The Wendy Ortiz situation is bad. For some odd reason, Wendy Ortiz just stays in like beef all the time, or is always having some problem going on with her. I don't always think that it's her fault, but sometimes it is. But as always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys for all the love and support. Let's get into the video.
Us streaming like made Twitch like such like a mainstream thing. Like I would never see streamers on TikTok. Like
She made Twitch, bruh. Oh shit. Come on, Wendy.
Like any clips or nothing until after us.
Saying they made Twitch mainstream, I gotta give that to Ninja and Aiden.
Kyler took that and ran with it. Everybody on the planet know what a Twitch is now.
Recently, DDG and
The thing is, you start seeing more of the things that you engage with. So if you start engaging with people, you know, Twitch streamers, things of that nature, you're gonna see more Twitch streamers on your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that you made this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. Anyway,
Wendy Ortiz have met up and have been getting aired on the internet by the entire, not only streaming community, but it seems like content creator space, for apparently taking credit in being the reason that Twitch streaming is mainstream. But not only mainstream, but just recognized by a lot of people. And it kind of, not only me, but a lot of other streamers and content creators are like very off guard that they would go out of their way to say this. But I don't want to yap too much. I really want to dive into this topic.
Damn,
so why don't we
DDG
start with the clip that set all of this off in the first place?
What?
If I take credit for us,
What? No, go ahead, say it.
like start like streaming. I feel like it was not a well, you started before, but like I feel like us streaming like made Twitch like such like a mainstream thing. Like I would never see Twitchers, streamers on TikTok.
Look at DDG.
Like any clips or
look at this nigga face. Oh my gosh, this nigga funny as shit, bruh. This nigga DDG ain't need to say a word. He went, Clip farm. He's like, yo, fuck it. I don't even need to say nothing, bro. We about to go viral with this one. And I'm not gonna lie, the level of delusion you would need to have in your body to think that you made Twitch. You made it mainstream, better yet. The amount of delusion, the delulu that would have to be going through your body, bruh. Like, there's not a lot of people that have the audacity, the gall, like I said that, the gall to say that shit. Diabolical.
nothing until after us. Oh my god, am I gonna get canceled? Oh my god.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna get
No, you're
canceled.
not. You gotta stand up. You gotta stand on it.
No, but I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe like I feel like Twitch wasn't a big thing before.
I definitely.
And then also Streamer University happened like a bit after we started streaming together. So like
Streamer University was after they started streaming together. I didn't see them stream before that. That's kind of okay, type shit. But yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This shit is actually crazy. You know, I give her a little bit of grace. You know, she probably doesn't know how the algorithm works and things of that nature. So she starts seeing more of Twitch shit. She thinks that, oh, since I started doing Twitch, this shit everywhere. I made this bitch. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that she just don't know how the internet fucking works. And how the algorithm works and things of this nature. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Bless her soul, bro. Bless her soul. She ain't ever need to figure that shit out, bro. She ain't ever need to sit down and look at the analytics like, fuck, bro, what the fuck? How I make the analytics do the fuck? This plus this, what the fuck I do? She ain't never had to go through that shit. She ain't never had to sit there like, okay, my view time, look, okay, the click-through rate's good, but the view time, I need to get the view time up. How the fuck do I get the view time up, but keep the same click-through rate so when someone click on the video, they know what they're going to get, and they're not going to dip off the video early, so now I got to do this, and okay, boom, if I add this in a video, then it could, like, you've never had to go through that shit, bro. And that's okay. That's okay. But the Delulu, and let's be real, for my fellas that's watching, most of my audience is fellas, you do not want to fuck with a girl like this. She thinks that the world literally revolves around her body, bruh. You do not. You can't. She will ruin your damn life, brother.
that plus us streaming like made this.
For the unlucky few that have no idea who those two people are and why they're important in any way, that is DDG and Wendy Ortiz. DDG being a very prominent YouTuber who recently transitioned into streaming, and Wendy Ortiz being someone that he has collabed with from time to time, who was originally a very popular TikToker and has now become basically a full-time streamer. And both of them came together in a collab stream after having a fallout and made this clip, which set a lot of people ablaze, because taking credit for making streaming mainstream is not only a crazy thing, but would definitely be a big feat, because back in the past when you thought of a streamer, all you thought of was somebody in the room, kind of like I am right now, just yapping towards a camera and not really doing anything that crazy or collabing with anybody that crazy. But
nah, when I think of streaming, I usually think of like gamers. Like I always thought gamers were like the real streamers. Damn, I need to make myself smaller so when Wendy come back up, bro, y'all can see her, bro. Y'all can see the audacity, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I think of gamers. I think of like Ninja. I think of like back in Fortnite days, bro. Like Fortnite. If I think of what made Twitch for me, like I had no idea what Twitch was before Fortnite. Like Fortnite, Ninja streaming with Drake, like crazy OG times, bro. And like it was just straight Fortnite. It felt like Twitch was just straight Fortnite. I'm sure it would. I know it was around before then, but I never got into it until then. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
nowadays, you see people like Kai, Aiden Ross putting on giant events like Streaming University that was mentioned, Aiden's boxing event, collabing with huge name celebrities, and for them to be the ones to say that they have really made it mainstream to make that happen, it definitely set a lot of people over the edge.
Hey, stop saying them. DDG had nothing to do with that shit. Don't bring DDG into this shit, man. Don't say them. It was only her. It was only her. And he just sat there and listened. And she said, I'm going to get canceled. He said, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Keep going. No. Keep going. Keep going now. He was trying to get that damn clip off, boy.
Like, if we're talking mainstream or regular around the, you feel me? It was Ninja. Then there's players in that kept it afloat, that kept it, you feel me? And another surge, fucking Aiden. There was a big surge with celebrities coming on stream, with the point where you hear talked about it on radio, on like the Breakfast Club, and talked about Kyler took that mug and ran with it. Everybody on the planet know what a Twitch is now. I ain't gonna lie. Even though Speed not even on Twitch, the fact his magnitude of how big he is on YouTube, and it inherently put like live streaming in general, like Mo, you feel me? So he don't even gotta be on Twitch, and he even put Twitch. You dig what I'm saying? It was just that bubble from TikTok, and like that's it. So since that was in your algorithm, then you started seeing Twitch streamers, gang. I promise you, I'm not even trying to talk. I don't think it did really anything to, like, I'm not even trying to talk. I mean, yes, you bought like some TikTok heads, TikTok over, but for like the longevity of Twitch, no, like outside of them people on TikTok, they not talking about the Wendy Ortiz DDG collab as like a pinnacle point of like Twitch. And I'm not trying to talk, I'm just being facts. I have no problem with, I ain't never had a beef with Wendy in my life, but that's just a fact, gang. Like,
now this is about to sound like a lot of glazing to a bunch of people, but it's definitely the truth. Wendy Ortiz and DDG are not the reason Twitch is mainstream. I don't think I needed to tell y'all that. But when you consider something being mainstream, you consider a lot of people, and even people outside of it who don't participate in the thing, that being watching Twitch or watching live streamings in general, knowing about it or even knowing about the creators. Not only at any point in time with me covering live streaming or me talking about this stuff, have I had a mass following of people tell me that they heard about live stream or they only know about this Twitch stuff because of Wendy Ortiz. Don't get me wrong, her audience probably does, but not a large majority of people. Not enough to say that you made it mainstream, along with DDG, because I feel like he joined around a time when live streaming was already getting to its peak or its upper echelon, at least when it came to the WRL space, which is the space that he's a part of, with Kai, Aiden Ross, and people just like them. Because at the time, we already had Kai collabing with celebrities when he started joining live streaming in a major way like he is right now, even putting on his own events. We already had people like Aiden Ross having his own boxing matches that DDG even happened to commentate with. It's not like these things weren't going on until he happened to get on the platform. That just isn't the case at all. And a lot of people are going to sit here and point at, again, the Kais, the Aiden Ross, even Ninjas back in prime Fortnite, putting on live streaming way more than Wendy Ortiz and DDG ever did.
All you guys are wrong. Y'all saying Aiden, a bunch of bull person who put Twitch on was Ninja. You have to understand what Ninja and I did at Prime Fortnite. It full.
Fuck's this guy? Nigga just said Ninja and I. Who is this? Wait a minute. Who are you? What the fuck? It don't say his name on here. Maybe I do know, bro. Maybe I'm too. DR3A. Is his name Dream? Nigga, who is this? Nigga threw himself in the ninja talk, bruh. Maybe he right though. Maybe he's right. Hey, yeah. Y'all don't get on my ass, bro. Maybe. Who the fuck? He living good though. Look at his background. He got the city view. He living good though. Hey, shout out. Look at all them fucking plaques right here. Okay, type shit. Hey, bro. Do your big one, bro. Hey, do you, bro?
Totally changed the game forever. No, I'm not trying to be that guy, but like I low-key put Twitch on too.
Everybody in their own way.
Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Yo, I mean, back when I was fucking around with Twitch, you know what I'm saying? You know, and Ninja was playing Fortnite. I was also playing Fortnite. Damn, like type shit. Like I probably like, you know, I put it on too. I put Twitch on, like for real, no cap.
A brings a new fan base to Twitch. 100% Wendy and DDG brought a new fan base to Twitch. For sure. The same way a lot of streamers, Queso brought a new fan base to Twitch. The new FaZe brought a new fan base to Twitch. Jinxie brought a new fan base to Twitch. Like, all these people brought a new fan base to Twitch. But saying they made Twitch mainstream, I gotta give that to Ninja and Aiden.
No, I think, chat, I think she definitely brought people to Twitch. I think if you pop off, like, she's big on TikTok too. I think she definitely brought people to Twitch. I think mainstream-wise, if you're speaking about mainstream...
Side note, Phantom got one of the hardest backgrounds. He got one of the hardest, like, backgrounds, bro. His shit tough. Sheesh.
I believe Kai, Aiden. Who would y'all say, like, real mainstream? Somebody even say Ninja. You feel me? Respectfully. Are they saying Twitch streaming or just streaming in general? I would go as far as to say AMP. I'm not even gonna lie. To an extent. Majority of people are definitely giving Twitch being mainstream to other creators outside of DDG and Wendy Ortiz. I don't even think they're in the top 10, top 30, top 50 list of people who push Twitch in a way to make it mainstream, in my opinion at least. And I think that goes for a...
Ask the Twitch fucking CEO, that nigga Dan. Ask that nigga. Kai Cenat still ain't even on his Mount Rushmore, right? Kai Cenat ain't even in the run-ins. When he was in front of Kai Cenat, straight glazing. Slurperoonian. Just straight slurperoony. And as soon as he get around or away from Kai Cenat, now this nigga say, yeah, I said that because he was in front of me, but he ain't really on my list. Bro, who forced you to say that? Batman was not in the room. You didn't need to switch up. Just hold on to what you said. You know what probably happened was, I feel like Dan Clancy, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's the most even person in the world, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the races and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And his buddies, his rich buddies, was like, why would you put that man on your Mount Rushmore? Why would you put that man on your Mount Rushmore? He's not really on the Mount Rushmore. I never watched him. And then now he has to rethink his fucking thoughts, because then he can't think for himself or something. And that's how that kind of plays out. But yeah, ask that nigga. Kai Cenat still got some years to go, even though the nigga got the most amount of subs ever fucking done. I don't know what else a nigga got to do. A nigga need to take all the views off Twitch and only have it on his shit. That's the only way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Make Streamer University where fucking damn near all the views from Twitch was coming from Streamer University, damn near. Nah, okay, I'm gassing. I don't know about all of them, but I know there was a lot. He brought a lot of people in that motherfucker. He did so much for Twitch, Kai Cenat. I'm not gonna lie, like, he just took it to a whole new level when people, you know, other people, you know, added to Twitch as a whole, but type shit.
A lot of people as well, because when you immediately think streaming, you probably don't immediately think DDG and Wendy Ortiz, unless again you are a part of their audience, which I think is the bigger thing that they were trying to push, and Wendy Ortiz was actually trying to get at. Not that she made Twitch mainstream or her and DDG collabing is the reason why a bunch of people have eyes on Twitch, but the fact that they,
because even in that sense, if she's saying that, like, never mind.
It brought a new audience to Twitch, and they brought more people who probably wouldn't have tapped into the platform unless it was because of them, and which definitely is the case, because Wendy Ortiz, before she started streaming on Twitch, was on TikTok getting some of the craziest live viewer numbers I have ever seen in my life. The point where even DDG had pointed it out when they first started streaming together, saying that she better hop on Twitch. Not only is she going to make more money, but she's going to reach a crazier audience and have a lot more people on the platform, which only helps everybody around.
Honestly, bro, I don't disagree that much. I feel like this goes for anyone, though, in a way. Anyone who comes to the platform and streams, they bring audiences over. So honestly, I could see she made a point. I think that's what she was trying to say.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Twitch doesn't have much of a, like, discoverability. So if you go over to Twitch, for the most part, you're bringing your following over to Twitch. You're not picking up a following on Twitch. But saying you made it mainstream is still fucking diabolical. Holy shit.
Say is that when you go on a platform and you stream, you bring more people on. It's like anyone. So I think she was going, I didn't think she mean it in a hurtful way.
We definitely brought like a completely different fan base.
That's what I meant.
A completely different fan base over to Twitch, for sure. Where you did for sure with TikTok users.
Yeah.
Because it was people that never touched Twitch before coming on this.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Obviously, with that extra clip, you can see she did clarify herself towards the end, literally saying verbatim that she did mean bringing a new audience to Twitch. In the clip that
she didn't say that. DDG said that, and she said, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cleanup duty. You know? Let her ramble, say some crazy shit, and then you be like, okay, look, what you actually meant, right? Listen here. What you actually thought or meant was this. Let me build the house. You know what I'm saying? Here, this is what you meant to say, right? Yeah. That was not what she meant to say, bro. She really believed wholeheartedly in her head that she fucking made Twitch, that she made that shit mainstream, bro. She said nobody was on Twitch before me, my nigga. Yeah, these niggas, this nigga Ninja, Kai Cenat, you know, even Aiden Ross, all these niggas, yeah, they was on Twitch. I made that shit mainstream though. You know what I'm saying? When Kai Cenat brought LeBron in his shit, bro, like cool, bro. I really made that shit though. When Aiden Ross got finagled by motherfucking Playboy Cardi for however much money, whatever, that's still not mainstream, bro. I made this shit really poppin'. When this nigga Ninja played fucking Fortnite with Drake, and what? You know who really made it mainstream though? This nigga right here. Stop playing.
he is getting bashed for is just an incomplete clip that doesn't show the entire conversation and how it ended. But a lot of people were actually coming to her defense again, like Ron, which I showed you in the beginning there. Even people like Phantom and Lacey, who were trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, understanding that she most likely just meant bringing a new fan base, which everybody does do in their respective ways. But making Twitch mainstream is definitely something you're going to have to leave the credit to the upper echelons of live streaming. And that does not happen to be Wendy Ortiz or DDG. That is just how I feel. You want to tell me how you feel the best place that would be?
Shit. Oh, this beef wasn't so bad. The problem wasn't so bad. Shout out to this nigga Novely. But yeah, man. Y'all let me know what you guys think. I honestly believe that she meant that shit. You know what I'm saying? People trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. You know, even me, it's like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt just like mentally. So like, it's not something where niggas feel no type of way about you. You know, anybody that does feel some type of way about her because of her saying this, like, you're honestly weird. However, I can see the audacity poking through her veins. You know what I'm saying? I'm not angry at her. I don't even care. Shout out to her, bro. I wish I had that audacity, boy. I wish I had that superpower. You know what I'm saying? Nigga say, I made YouTube. Nigga, fuck this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you.